interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans with Charles Davis. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's getting.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, that was at 5 last week, but 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick, but I'm betting that he continues the streak in this game.
They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Stroud keeps it. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
It's a gain of 10.
The Texans at 5-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, we saw was a team that competed hard.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing now is Stroud. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. This is taken around the 12. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Titan football. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, isn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if there's anything special in store for him today.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and
from the gun. Here's Ward. Looking downfield for Pollard. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Ryan Stonehouse.
Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. To the 43, second down.
Taking down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Stroud looking to throw. This one left side caught by Collins. Here is third and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43.
And the Texans first down.
Running wide side, Elliott. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Jet sweep now. Here's Collins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 29, here's second down at 7.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
That's good for a Titans.
Off play action, Ward. Shakes off the sand. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
They go play action with Ward. This one caught by Ridley. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down. And it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Derek Stingley picks it. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Titans take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Spears to begin the drive. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
4 yards. And the Titans first down.
Off the play fake, Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6.
On the pickup. Second and 6. at the 44-yard line.
Now he'll try to run with this. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Kamari Lassiter on the tackle. Taken down.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. Now Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Ward. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Ward to throw once more. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Daniil Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Texans football to start quarter 2. Now 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Stroud. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's another Texans.
Again, it's Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Stroud. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
It's 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Titans getting set to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Right back to Spears. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And the Titans, first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation, I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Ward. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's one heck of a 3rd down conversion, a pickup of 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans' 23-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 4th down, on is the veteran, Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. Sly able to put this one through. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
A quick throw, but incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 17.
Stroud out of the gun here. Pass caught by Phelan. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Zeke going to get it on the option. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. 3rd down and 10.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And
Brought down at the 42.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Stroud looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Stroud. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's Tommy Townsend now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Dances by him. They'll call it a punt at 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Ward. He's got the hook up here in the comebacker. Complete.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans, 1st down.
There's a quick throw caught out wide. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Ward. Now they'll tuck this and run. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, has still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd down and 4. Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A shotgun snap to Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's another Texans first down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
A 54-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and
throwing now, Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Titans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's to the tight end, Helm. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Pickup brings up second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stuffed the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
Now Ward on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
The 34-yard line.
Play action. It's Ward. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now Ward. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Sly able to put this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Spears with another carry.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Here's Ward.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's 4th down.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Texans to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Play action. Stroud now. Got his man, Dell.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
And Stroud now to throw. That is caught.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans.
First down carry by Elliott. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material.
Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw, here's Ward. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
And now out comes Houston.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They start on the ground with Elliott.
And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
Stroud.
At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And the Texans.
Here's Stroud.
He's got it. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Elliott. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Moore. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Moore.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run. Steele. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter.
Now 2nd and 9.
Back to throw.
Ward. That's complete to DK.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another.
Looking to throw.
Ward. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And here's a give to Spears.
And fighting down inside the 25. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 22. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
1st and 10 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Ward.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Back to throw.
Ward. A very quick pass to Ridley.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2-0. Calvin Ridley. A gain of 5. Brings up
Off the bootleg. Ward.
Touchdown! It's the fullback. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
79 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
At carries
line.
like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Isaiah Foskey brings him down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
He'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6.
On the option, here's Spears.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Brings up third down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, Ward.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49.
And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense and the veteran Ezekiel Elliott set to go to work once more. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing is Ward.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Going for it, here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Titans first down.
Throwing now, Ward.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action with Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line.
Hand off to Spears. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
From the 38 now, here's a second down and 4. Throwing now is Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
First down.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Houston.
The inside give to Allen. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Fourth down, here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Texans, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.